Okay, welcome everyone. How are you doing? We're getting very festive here with the Billy Hamilton Christmas special. Um, so hosts never count for first. Wait, that's not rich. Yeah, I'm not rich. At least I don't think I'm rich. That would be very weird. I don't want to think about how that would even be possible. Hey, Dishnet, how's it going? How's everyone's day been? We all had a good week, a bad week. My week was pretty eventful. Tuesday was my birthday, and then on Wednesday, I had to move stuff into the apartment I will be staying in from January onward because I'm going to be leaving my mother's house, which is where I am right now. And I've been like getting stuff set up there. So I'm sorry. I know I promised you all pictures of South End grounds. It's gonna have to wait till after January when we change franchises, but I will get them for you because it's not far. You're loving the antlers. Oh yeah, I think I got them at like the Dollar Tree like a couple years ago. You have no idea how bingo works. I'll explain bingo in a minute. Rich being John Malkovich. Quick ban Dishnet while he's distracted. I can't ban Dishnet because I think we have the same. We can't ban each other. Happy birthday! Thank you. When did this start? Didn't see it on the schedule. It just started. So yeah. You haven't missed anything. We started 2 minutes ago, Eleanor Frisbee. But you mean like when did it start completely? A couple weeks ago. So you can go back and watch the other two if you're interested. But if not, that's cool too. Demod then ban. I do not have those privileges. But yeah, so it's been a very interesting week. Host of the year. I mean, I've only had it for 3 weeks, so I don't know how I can be host of the year. But anyway, yes, this is the Billy Hamilton Christmas special. Because last week we did a Hanukkah theme stream. This week we're doing Christmas. So throughout the night, I will give you some fun Billy Hamilton facts. The old Billy Hamilton, not the new one. But small sample sizes goat. So yeah, welcome to Baseball Bingo, where we play bingo to try to win prizes. The goal of the game isn't actually to win or do well in this historical franchise. It is 1896. We are the Boston Bean Eaters. That was decided through a series of a spinning wheel and a random number generator. So we will do this week for the Bean Eaters, and then next week will be our last Bean Eater stream, and then we are going to change up the franchises, so that'll be fun. You like Billy's tie? Yeah, so this uniform and logo pack you can find on the forums. Just look for the historical major leagues pack. We're only 4 silvers away from finishing Face of the Franchise Boston. That's awesome. Okay, so it's 1896 and I have already done the off season, so I did the off season for 1895, so I'm gonna let you guys know what happened during the off season. If you recall last stream, we very nearly made it to the World Series. We unfortunately were a couple games short, and in the end it was the Boston Reds versus the Cincinnati Reds, which was interesting to watch. Dude looks like Colonel Sanders. Yeah. So, okay, so here is what has happened last time during the offseason. So we made 3 trades. We traded Mike Sullivan for Edward Cagey. We traded Frank Shannon for Dan Shannon, and I have no idea if those 2 people are related. And we traded Hank Gastrite for Harry Staley. And Edward Cagey is a pitcher, so he's actually in a rotation, and I'll go over that in a minute. Shannon upgrade, yeah. So these are minor upgrades. For the awards, Jocko Fields got the Gold Glove for catcher, Tim Shinnick got second base, and Phil Geyer got right field, and Billy Hamilton got a Silver Slugger. For the Hall of Fame, Monty Ward was elected into the Hall of Fame. He's the only one. And our draft picks were there were 6 of them that were interesting. So Zeke Wrigley, Alexander Brody, Fritz Buelow, Sal Campfield, William Hayward, and Jimmy Sheckard. And we'll go over a couple of these guys in a minute because they're a little bit, some of them actually did make it onto the roster. So that's what happened in the off season. So we look at our roster. We actually have a relief pitcher that's injured right now, and Bob Carruthers is injured too. So our pitching rotation is Arlie Pond, who we brought onto the team last year. He's our ace. Ad Gumbert, who we brought on a couple years ago in the initial draft. And Edward Cagey, so the guy that we traded for. He's now on the team too. For our lineups, and this might change. I did a last minute lineup change. So things might change around a bit. Billy Hamilton is our center fielder right now. That may change. Chick Stahl has been brought onto the roster to take over in right field. And Jake Beckley, who has been a very good player for us, is our first baseman. Gene DeMontreville is our shortstop. Lewis Lippert is our left fielder. Zeke Wrigley, so the guy we just drafted, is our second baseman, and you can see he's a really good second base. Jimmy Sheckard, the same, the one that has a card in perfect team? Probably, unless there's multiple Billy Sheckards. Then we have Jocko Fields, our catcher, and Sam Gillen, our third baseman. So these are all of the people that are on our roster. Not on our lineup. But right before we went live, I brought Jimmy Sheckard on, and he's a decent center fielder, so I don't know what the manager's going to do in the outfield. There's a chance that I think what probably will happen is Chick Stahl may not get playing time, but I don't know. The AI in general likes to take better bats, and I don't think it's gonna. I think it's probably gonna move Billy Hamilton from center to left field, but I don't know. So we'll see. Okay, so before we start the game, I'm going to explain to you bingo. This is our bingo card. Just like a regular bingo game, we need to get 5 across in any direction to get a prize. Now, instead of using a bingo ball roller that would spit out, like B2, O74, all of the stuff is things that will happen in the course of a historical franchise, or even a live franchise too. Some of this stuff would happen. Now, some of these things are pretty easy for us to do. So, like, for example, it is almost certain that we will get shut out or go a game in extra innings. Some of them are a little bit harder. Our league might not win the All-Star game. We may not get a Rookie of the Month. And some of them are much harder to do, like get to the playoffs and win the World Series. So we have to hope that we can get stuff done here. And I looked at this card. This card is a little bit more difficult than last week. I think particularly, O looks really doable. I think that's where we're going to get bingo because just all the easy stuff is on there. So I'm guessing that's going to be where we do it. Or get Mike Lowell. Mike Lowell is actually a lot easier than you guys think, but we're not going to do that unless it comes up. N is impossible. N is pretty doable, actually. Her Lowell is marked tonight. Okay, I didn't know what to do because we did the bad Billy Hamilton last week. And I just, on the fly, I'm like, oh, let's do that. Let's do Mike Lowell. So, yeah. So we have to try to do this. And there is a prize. A prize if we win. Let's hope that we get it. Okay, so going back to our game here. According to the preseason predictions, we're projected to come to be near the bottom of our division. So we're only supposed to get 67 wins. That's okay though, because like, you know, the point of the game isn't to win. Like, we don't care 100% about making the playoffs or the World Series. That's not our end goal. Our goal is to get bingo. So yeah, we don't care. And we came in second in spring training too. So Billy Hamilton's supposed to have a really good year. Jake Beckley is supposed to have a really good year hitting wise. And then for our pitchers, none of our pitchers are supposed to make it. Mike Lowell has the same energy as bees in Cards Against Humanity. I disagree. But when in doubt, Lowell it out. Yeah. Actually wearing my Mike Lowell shirt right now. Okay, so let's go over to the schedule, and you can see we have to play Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Bridegrooms. So let's begin. Oof, 5-14, that's not good. Oh, well, we got shut out. We can already put something on our bingo card. And it's in the column that we think we will probably get. So that's good. Oops. Just give me a second to the card this time is just not doing what it should. Alright. Is the bingo card gonna disappear? I'm guessing it's gonna disappear. Oh no, it didn't. Cool. Not the bees! Alright. So as you can see, just on its face, going through like middle row seems like that would be the quickest, but that requires us to win the World Series, and we're not going to win the World Series. So yeah, definitely O. How do you win, or how do we win? Didn't the Boston Bean Eaters become the Bees at some point? Yes, they did. From about in the 30s, they were the Bees. It was kind of a silly name. How do we win? We have to get bingo. That's how we win. Although people who have been here before can probably tell LFC what the prizes were last time, because maybe it'll be the same. Okay, I want to take a look at the lineup to see if it did alter it to put Jimmy Sheckard on here, but it doesn't look like it did. It's just having him take over to be the if Billy Hamilton gets tired, to put him in. So, oh yeah, our star player on the bingo card is Billy Hamilton. That was decided. Oh, our relief pitcher is eligible to come off the injury list. He got injured during spring training, so that's Monty McFarland. So I'm just putting the relief pitcher on that was taking over. Taking the relief pitcher off that was taking over him during spring training. You like the Bean Eaters? It isn't a silly name. It's a very silly name. Okay, so spiders are doing stuff. Alright, we went to 8-1 in that. We lost 2-5, 6, 10-9. None of these are helpful. None of this is helpful. Received a personal message. Oh yeah, Bob Carruthers is injured with a hurt finger. So Jack Clemens is the best. Oh yeah, Nap Lajoie got drafted. So here he is. We can just look at him in all of his glory. He was the first round pick, so like we had no chance at him whatsoever. But there he is. And doesn't look like if we didn't get player of the week, so that's not helpful. We want to get player of the week for our card. Pitcher injury, does that count? Pitcher injury count. It has to be our pitcher that gets injured, and we had a player come off the IL, not go onto it. Oh, but we went into extra innings. That does count. Going into extra innings can go on the card. So here we go. There. So again, I guess going diagonally this way, that one's doable, but it requires us to make the playoffs, which I'm just not sure is gonna happen. Ooh, B, yeah. Yeah, B is also very doable. I'm just not sure if our owner will yell at us. He's been very nice, which goes against what we want to do here. It's also why we're so hands-off, because we don't want to do too much. Oh, we won against Pittsburgh. Oh, we have a trade proposal, too. So it looks like Gus Weighing, I'm sorry to you and all of your descendants, got hit, win number 250, so go him. Okay, so the Browns want to give us this really awful catcher, and they want to take our second baseman and this pitcher. This is a bad trade. Like, it's not... Our assistant GM likes it because we shed salary, but we're not in danger. I think we did sweep Pittsburgh, but I'm going to go look at the schedule after to check. Hey, CS High, how's it going? Yeah, this is a bad trade. I wouldn't call this a stupid trade because this guy has hitting power and, like, the other two are good defenders, but it's not a good trade, so it doesn't count for the stupid trade. Like, the stupid trades have to be, really, really stupid. Okay, we did sweep Pittsburgh, so let me duplicate that, and that is extremely helpful for our progress of getting bingo. We are making progress as the bingo card... Oh, the bingo card came back. Sometimes the bingo card decides it doesn't want to play, and it just disappears. Well, how am I doing? I'm doing pretty great. We're, just sitting here playing some bingo. Oh, we went 2 extra innings again. It's too bad that doesn't count. Alright, none of these are... Maybe Cincinnati. Oh, Cincinnati's not going to sweep us. Darn. Maybe St. Louis will sweep us? Oh, we got swept! Okay, sweet. That goes on the card, too. We're making good progress. Yeah, big corner. See, like, that's the fun of this sort of thing, where, like, you don't... Who cares about winning? Why would you do that? We're pretty close, but we have to shut out a team, which we haven't done yet, and we have to win by more than 10 runs, and we haven't done. And it's only the first month of the season, so like we have a lot of time. But those are easier ones. 4 corners win doesn't count though. We have to get 5 in a row, unfortunately. We could do maybe one day we'll do 4 corners. We can definitely try to shake it up next franchise. Just let me know what your suggestions are, and we'll do it. Okay, so we will get to that angry message in a second, but I want to look through these other emails first. So Amos Russi is the player of the week, but he's not on our team, and he gets his 200th win, so go him. Butler leaves the team to care for his pregnant wife. Well, I hope his child, has a great life. George Davis is the player of the week for the National League, and we don't care about the American League because we're in the National League. And then Billy Hamilton. He is the player of the week, and he is our star player. That's 2 on the bingo card. All right. Paternity leave in 1896, rock on. And chances of death during childbirth then very high. Yeah, they were, although that was starting to go down, but it was still quite high in 1896. So our star player, Billy Hamilton. And got player of the week. Alright, progress. So this is filling out our card in helpful ways. I still think the O column over here is the easiest for us. Alright. So George Hemming has setbacks, and looks like Graham went 5 for 5. PM from Piggy Ward. I didn't come to the Bean Eaters to be a role player. I'm part of the starting lineup, and I think I deserve a chance to prove myself on the big stage. Just give me a try for a month or two and see how it plays out. I won't disappoint you. Okay, so he's not angry yet. He's just disappointed. We're just going to ignore him so that he'll send us an even angrier email so we can mark that on our card. Alright. Oh, we lost 10 to 11. We won 6 to 4. And oof, we got shut out there. But like, already had that on the card. So some of our players are developing. This relief pitcher, and Jimmy Sheckard is now doing just really great. The batter of the month is George Davis, the pitcher is Amos Rusi, and the newcomer trophy goes to Harley Payne. He's not mad, just disappointed. Piggy is your dad? What? Okay, so after the month of April, if we look at the standings, we're all the way down here. So not really good if we were actually playing this franchise for real, but like not awful. Like, we're not in last place at least yet, which could happen. I mean, I hope it doesn't happen, but meh. We look at our team statistics, and like statistics, we've only played a month, so it's kind of iffy. Our hitting isn't the issue, it's mostly our pitching, and I did try to upgrade our pitching the best that I could during the off season, and unfortunately there's a handful of really, really good pitchers, and they're all being hoarded, and everyone wanted Billy Hamilton in return for a pitcher. So it wasn't for lack of trying on my end. What happens when we get bingo? Oh, we get a prize. That's what happens. We get a prize. Now, I think it is time for our first Billy Hamilton fun fact, because this is the Billy Hamilton Christmas special. Did you know that Billy Hamilton played for 3 teams? He played for the Kansas City Cowboys, the Philadelphia Phillies, and the Boston Bean Eaters. So he's actually did play for this team. That is your Billy Hamilton fun fact for right now. We need to figure out how to get a shutout with our pitching. Yeah, I mean, we're playing 162 games, so I would imagine it, not 162, I think we're doing, I don't know what the total number is, but it's like 150 ish. So I would imagine we would have to get we'd have to shut somebody out at some point. I think the larger concern is the runs. Okay. Well, we didn't win by more than 10 runs. Or 10 or more. It would have had to have been 11. Okay, so we won there in Pittsburgh. Alright. There, Rusi has the player of the week, and John Reed and ball player Kane are in hot water with manager Jack Heisler after an impromptu foot race resulted in an injury to Reed. These guys can be very competitive, said Heisler. Sometimes they just have a lapse in judgment and take it a little too far. According to teammates who witnessed the race, Reed and Kane made a small wager on who could run from second base to the outfield wall the fastest. Apparently, Reed was in the lead when about 20 feet from the finish line, he suddenly pulled up lame. Reed immediately complained of having a sore heel and had to be held back to the clubhouse. Although tests were negative, Reed was likely to miss at least a week of action. What tests were they running in 1896? I have to tell these guys all the time to save for the game, said Heisler, who indicated he may fine or suspend players for similar behavior in the future. Hopefully, this time they've learned their lesson. Kansas City Cowboys perfect team collection mission confirmed? I wish. Was it 154 by then? I think that came later. I think we're probably at like 140. Yeah, we're so close. Couldn't find an easy maternity mortality rate for the US, but in England and Wales it was about 500 per 100k live births in 1895. Yeah, that's pretty high. Okay, I think ballplayer Kane is a really stupid name. What should we rename this dude? Like, his name is ballplayer. Like, let's give him an actual name. Yeah, I don't know what tests they would have done in 1896. I mean, like, they could probably very easily tell broken bones and, depending on, like, how the leg was injured, they could tell. Enoch Kane, Citizen Kane. Okay, we have 2 for Citizen Kane. Anybody else have any suggestions? Try running on it. Does it hurt? Then you have a sore heel. Yeah, basically. I like Citizen Kane. Although Enoch Kane is funny. We could call him Rosebud if you prefer. Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna name him Citizen Kane, and his nickname will be Rosebud. There we go. Candy Cane. Rosebud Candy. That's the nickname, so we can make everybody happy. Rosebud Candy. Rose candy is actually really good if you've never had it. Alright. We can put that on our bingo card too, because renaming a player is there. Alright, here we go with the... Oh, the card has given up. It has committed seppuku. So, let me just bring the card back. Here we go. Card's back. Yeah, so we're getting close diagonally this way too, but we'd have to make the playoffs, and that's not going to happen. Not in 1896, because there can only be one from the division. Can someone give a brief answer as to how drops work? So you link your Twitch account to your Out of the Park Perfect Team account, and when you watch the stream, every so often you'll get a drop. It's apparently 15 minutes for the first one, and then 20 minutes after that you'll get another one, and it'll continue. Do you want to be a part of society? If not, you should move to the Upper East Side. See, I thought it was 20 and then every 15 minutes after side ad, but when I asked Chris yesterday, he said it was the other way around, and he said it was the other way around. Yeah, and you get a standard pack from it. It's cheaper in the West Side. I mean, I think on the Lower East Side it was pretty cheap. That's where all the immigrants went. Know your history. Alright. So, yeah. But so what's going on in all of your games? I think that was probably it here. I don't know. Edinger leaves to be with sick wife. Everyone's wives are like having health things or giving birth. I've tried. Okay, so we might have an angry email here. Alright, I've tried to be reasonable about my role here, but I'm a part of the starting lineup and I'm not getting it here in Boston. There's plenty of teams in the league who would be glad to use me there. It's time for a trade. Okay, so he's angry. You can put that on the card too, that he's angry. Let's see if we can try to trade him. We won't spend too long on this, like if I don't see something really easy very quickly. Like I won't spend forever on it because like that's not exciting to watch me spend 10 hours trying to trade a guy. But yeah. So this makes the bottom pretty easy to do if we get Rookie of the Month and we get a hitting streak, but the hitting streak might be an issue. Yeah, again, I think O is still gonna be, like, down O is gonna be the easy one. This little piggy gets none. Exactly, Dogberry. When is the best time of day to open packs? A lot of people will wait to open their packs at, like, Thursday after 10 p.m. because that's when new cards get added. You signed Bobby Mercer as a free agent in your 68 Tigers replay? That's pretty cool. My game is we're in 1945 right now. So let's look at Piggy Ward here. He's hitting 281, so he's not awful, but he's definitely a bench player for us. So let's shop him and see if we can't get a better infielder. Oh, hello, PBE Sim. How's it going? Every third Saturday of Harvest Moon. Yes, that's when you should open your packs. But yeah, how's it going? How did your stream go? You guys were being hosted by Out of the Park, and then I just sort of took over. So sorry about that. How's the stream is going? Well, yeah, the stream is going fairly okay, although our team is failing us in our pursuit of getting Bingo. Oh, Shorty Fuller. That's a really good shortstop, but we don't need a good shortstop. Yeah, I don't like our options here. Oh, I did. Oh, yeah, I was on OOTP now this week, so if you want to waste like an hour of your life, you can listen to that. But yeah, you got your 2 Marlin times this afternoon? Great. You saw a 3-star prospect on there? Let me see. That's gonna make me shop again. I want it to be an infielder though, because he's a good bench player and I would want to put an equally good bench player on there, and like the only guys I would really consider are outfielders and this catcher, so like it would have to be an infielder that's a prospect, and I don't know. I'm not seeing a 3-star prospect or higher. It was no waste. Oh, well, I'm glad you felt that way. I don't know. I went back and I listened to it to see, like, just to see, because, like, what I needed to do, if I'm, like, talking and whatnot, because it's very similar to, like, when you're streaming. So I listened to see, like, if I said different words way too many times and stuff, and I was, like, cringing the whole time. So, caring about your team more than your card. Yeah, but so, welcome Raiders. We're playing Bingo at the same time as playing Out of the Park Baseball. So if you're new to this, pretty much we have a bingo card where we have a bunch of things that have to happen, and every time they happen, we mark it as a token, and if we get bingo, there's a prize. Mysterious prize that, well, most of you guys can figure out what the prize will be. But Yeah, so we do a historical franchise for this. So this month we're doing the Boston Bean Eaters. This is because when we rolled a wheel, the wheel of franchises. It landed on the Atlanta Braves, and we picked a random year for them. And the random year that was given was in the 1890s when they were the Boston Bean Eaters. So that's how we ended up with this. Um, but our team is not cooperating with us. So, I mean, it's only May, so there's time. But yeah, we don't care about like actually winning. We root for things like pitcher injuries. And you're playing the 1939 Yankees to continue Gehrig's career. That's really cool. Tell me how that goes, especially if you're incorporating the Negro Leagues earlier. I'm interested. Bingo is a great approach to this game. Thank you. I thought so too. All right. So I guess it's good to know the Pirates are worse than we are, but none of the stuff is happening that we need. Nothing with like more or less than 10 runs. We're going into extra innings a lot. We're hitting really well. It's just our pitching is the problem, and we haven't shut out a team yet either. And that's necessary for our card to shut out a team. Okay, so it's the end of the month. What happens if the bingo card gets blackout? Oh, we don't care about a blackout. We just want we want just 5 in a row because it's already hard enough as it is. Like, I think it's pretty impossible for us to get a blackout because I don't think we're going to get to the World Series, which means we won't make the playoffs either, because in 1896, well, actually in the 1890s there was no World Series. I just put it in there. So we need to trade for a pitcher for the sake of bingo. It's only June 1st, guys. We don't need to freak out yet. And once we hit August, we can start to panic. So if we look at our emails, so Dusty Miller was the batter of the week. Oh, All-Star Game voting's begun. That's a great way for us to get more bingo card stuff. Sorry if you're freaking out. No. I think, collectively we just want to get it because we all want the prize. Alright, so... Oh, Pfeffer is going to retire next year. Great day for Steve Brody. 5 hits. And so Tommy Tucker of the Spiders had a hitting streak, but we don't care. We want it for us. Super weak for Jimmy Slagle. Not on our team, though. Rumor, Cap Anson wants out. What do they want for Cap Anson? He's our manager, guys. Cap Anson's our manager, and he's playing for the Brewers. To get Cap Anson, they would want young players. No, we're not going to do this. But yes, we can become Joe Panic when it hits August. Return on owner goals and pro baseball experience. Yeah, Panic at the August. I approve. And New York first baseman, yeah, there's Knapp. Knapp is the player of the week. And 200 victories for Kid Nichols. Player development. Oh, Ponce shuts out Cardinals. That's our guy. Brownie Foreman. Lovely name. So these are just guys who are on our reserve roster. So, batter of the month was Bill Everett of the Phillies. He's doing pretty well. Send them Piggy and some cash. I don't think they would want Piggy. Then, oh no, so that was the week. Of the month, batter of the month was Sam Thompson, right fielder for the New York Giants. The pitcher of the month for the National League was Jim Gardner of the Reds. And the best rookie was the Giants' Harley Payne. Harley Payne has been doing really well. So that does not bode well for us because we have a couple rookies. We're just not getting the stuff for them. Okay, so if we look at the standings, we've now moved up to 4th. And we are 9 games back from the Reds. The Reds continue to dominate. They've been really good these past few years. Then for the team statistics, our hitting is still okay, but we're not power hitting really. We're good at getting on base, which is important. But our pitching continues to be the problem. Maybe we will fire our pitching coach. I don't know. But now that it is June 1st, how about another fun Billy Hamilton fact? Did you know Billy Hamilton had 914 stolen bases throughout his career, and that ranks 3rd of all time. Now, this 914 number is somewhat contested. I'm taking 914 from Baseball Reference, but like MLB.com and some other sites have it up as high as like 937 and as low as 910. But I'm going with Baseball Reference on this one. So there's your second fun Billy Hamilton fact. Let's continue on in the month of June and hope to get some big... Oh, we shut out the Giants. Hooray! Hooray! That is great. Who are the 2 ahead of him? I don't know. I'm sure one of you enterprising baseball fans out there can find us the answer and post it in the chat. Okay, we're really close to bingo. We need to win by 10 or more runs. It says more than 10. It's actually supposed to be 10 or more. So we're really close. If we don't get that way, because just based on the way our pitching is going, I'm not confident. I mean, the bottom row is doable. Diagonally this way is doable. So we'll see. Cobb and Ricky? I think you're probably right on that. Yeah, Ricky is the automatic answer. Bartolo Colon, obviously. You thought Brock was the second one, but you're not sure? Henderson and Brock? Okay. I'm sure somebody out there is able to give us the answer. But... Oh, well, congrats to you and Katie, then. Brock, Ricky... Okay, Ricky and Brock. Yeah. 9-8 and 13 innings. 12-0! There we go. Hallelujah. We won by more than 10 runs. We got bingo, guys. This is exciting. This actually went... I had a feeling, I actually thought we might get this later, but we did it! We got bingo! Alright, so the prize this week is a Perfect Points giveaway. So, hooray! Okay, so now is the real test because I have to see if this works because I now have giveaway permissions and I haven't tried it yet, so we'll see if this works. Let me format it. So yeah, this is either gonna go really well or really horribly. Okay. And let's see. Does this work? Oh, it worked! Cool! Awesome! Alright, so we'll leave that running for a little bit. We should make a random bingo for next season bonuses. So, yeah, just type ticket to enter the giveaway. Only enter once, because if you try to do it multiple times, you'll get kicked out, and obviously we don't want that. We want everyone to be able to. I could accidentally give the $1 million. I don't actually award the PP. I tell Rich who won, so I can only set up the giveaway, not do it. So we'll leave that going for, I guess, we'll leave that going for a few minutes, and then we will close it and draw winners. So I guess we've done it. We have successfully completed bingo. And the answer, Hamilton, the question that I have for you all is, do we want to try to see if we can get a lot of stuff on the card? Or do we want to just stop using the card? Because we could continue trying to black the card out to the best of our ability. But that's totally up to you guys. Loving all the people entering the giveaway. So while you do that, can we get a second bingo? Well, there's no, if we can get a second bingo, but there's no prize for it. We can't get a blackout, but we can get close. Keep going? Okay, we will keep going. So we've lost 5-11 there. That's not on the card. We haven't lost by more than 10 runs though, which is the other one that I think is really easy. Okay, so mid review. Don't need a prize. More bingo. Keep going either way. All right. So Jack Doyle has a hit streak, and yeah, then we have a shutout win. Now we get Player of the Week again, but we already got it before. But that's Ad Gumbert, who has been having a pretty okay season. He's, if you care about ERA, 3.01 and a 1.2 whip. Doyle rules. Doyle does. So we either need to do it for bingo or different things. What is the most stupid trade proposal that I've seen while playing Out of the Park? Ooh. Sometimes I've had like guys that want to trade, like teams want to trade like an old half-star prospect for really good players. But if you guys want to see at the end, I can show you one of the weirdest trade proposals I've ever had, but that's up to you whether or not you guys want to see that. Is that a painting of a dog on the wall? No, it's one. So when I was like 13, my mom's friend sent me this wall scroll from the Inuyasha anime, and I just put it up. I got it when I was like 13 or 14. Just never took it down or anything. Alright, let's continue here. Yeah, Ad Gumbert is doing quite well. So Brothers' streak has ended. BT venting? Oh no, I'm sorry. You briefly thought that painting was Mike Lowell. Alas, I do not have any Mike Lowell paintings. I have a shirt, and I did go to Mike Lowell night, the Mike Lowell Spinners in 2006. But that's about it. Okay, what does our owner think? He's excited with how our team has performed because he wanted us to play 500 ball. He says that, you know, our team stats position of 4th for home runs is improved, but he wants us to improve more. And he's on the acquire a player. During our time working together, I've been worried with your progress toward the goals I have set out for you. I feel similarly of your handling of the team's on-field and front office management. Well, you know, our goal isn't to win, boss. Sorry. I don't have any Michael paintings yet. That is the truth. Yeah, lol. Yeah, I'm wearing a Mike Lowell shirt right now. What is my favorite team? The Boston Red Sox. Lowell Night and Lowell. Yeah. We send the owner a message back. Yeah. What would we tell him? Don't get in the way of our bingo game. Yeah, so back in 2006, when Mike Lowell was leading the league in doubles for a short time, the Lowell Spinners adopted Mike Lowell Night, and you bet I was at that game. UMass Lowell? I almost went to UMass Lowell. This is a PG channel. New York Yankees here? Oh, I'm sorry, we can't be friends. I'm kidding. We can still be friends. All right, so our bench coach wants to retire, or not retire, or his contract is up. Sure, let's extend him. Why not? What was the giveaway for Mike Woolnight? I don't think they gave any sort of free item. The gimmick was they all wore shirts that said Michael Spinner's Keith Folk was pitching, and all of the concessions were either half off because doubles or some variant of 25, like $2.50, $25. Listen to that's a lot of Yukarin info. Yeah, and I wasn't even asked about Mike Lowell. Fisher Cats. Yeah, the Fisher Cats are good. We need Brett Phillips to host an hour. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I guess if you want lore, you can listen to the podcast this week. Okay, so player of the week is Billy Rhines, and the top prospects were updated. Hey, Jimmy Sheckard is the number 2 prospect. Now everyone's gonna want him. Lovely. Speaking of which, we should take a look at our lineup and see what our manager has done. Yeah, it's changed, and Lewis Lippert is not playing anymore. Sheckard is now in center field. Billy Hamilton got kicked over to left field. Doesn't look like there's any other changes though, and then pitching wise it's still the same. Did you miss the ticket fund? Nope, it's still going. I'm gonna let it go for until the end of June, and then we'll draw the giveaway. Seems like they should have doubled the prices. It was 2006 at a minor league game, so I don't know. We need Negro Leagues bingo. I promise you we are going to do a month of the Negro Leagues, and I already know when that's going to be. That I have already blocked in, but I'm not telling you when. Alright, Lewis Lippert, day-to-day. We haven't had a pitcher injury. Is our trainer just like God? All hail Tyler Phipps. Good at keeping us safe. Okay, like that was it. That, we lost Lewis there. Alright, the All-Star teams. Did we get 3 or more? Probably not, because our team sucks. We got Scott Stratton, Billy Hamilton, and Chick Stahl. Okay, we got 3 or more All-Stars, so we can put that on our bingo card. That just for funsies. Oh, I think the cat wants to leave. I'm gonna have to let him out, probably. Yeah, there's a cat in here. Fire that trainer for the bingo, but we already got bingo. We don't need... Oh, the card agrees, I think. The card is like, fire the trainer. I don't want to show up. Yep, just for funsies. If you start getting destructive, I am gonna have to let you out, though. I'll bring him over if he has to come out. So the home run derby, Fred Clark won that, and then Ed Delahanty was the bridegrooms for the player of the week. The cat makes repeated appearances on my stream when I stream on my channel, and I'm very worried about him when I leave this house to go into the apartment because he's been attached to me for a number of reasons. No, we didn't win the All-Star game. So blackout's impossible because we lost the All-Star game. Alright, well, that's sad. Curse you, Jesse Tannehill. How dare you not let us win. Okay. We won 10-0. That's good. But we need the other way around. We need to lose by more than 10 runs. And we need to get a stupid trade proposal. That's... Alright. He needs to leave. Is he high on catnip? Let me get him. Hi. Do you want to say hello to the stream? Say hello. Meet the cat. Let me make sure you can see him. Hey, I'm trying to position you. Come on. Don't make this harder than it is. Say hi. Here's the cat. To be honest, I'm surprised he stayed as long as he did. Usually he leaves when I'm streaming, but you're allergic? Yeah, there's 3 cats in this house. That's just one of them. My cat is better than Richard's cat. Well, I did stick him in a little mini Red Sox hat the other day. I'll post that in the Discord. Oh, your tuxedo fest, I'm sorry. Professionalism out the window. Well, the cat doesn't care. The cat's like, screw your professionalism. Okay, so we have now ended the... Oh, well, we got picture of the month. But before that, let's end the giveaway. And I am going to draw some winners. So, congratulations to David Donovan 11. Congrats to you. Congratulations to DS2744D. And congratulations to Mark_MCE. You have won 15,000 perfect points. To get your prize, message me either on Twitch or on Discord with your perfect team usernames, and I will get that information to where it needs to go for you to get your perfect points. So you can message me here on Twitch at YukarinKazami or on the Discord at KazamiYukarin. So, congrats. Cats are not about professionalism. No. They're really not. Alright. So yeah, just message me and I'll get that. Okay. So, we did get picture of the month clearly, so I'm going to mark that while this screen is up here. But yeah, congrats to all of the winners. And enjoy your perfect points and use them responsibly. So yeah, picture of the month. Alright. We have this, if we get our, it's too bad we can't have our owner like yelling at us. We'd have this really cool N shape on the card. Your cat is a professional turd. I mean, that particular cat, the one that just left, he's usually a very nice cat. I don't know what's up with him right now. So, Jack Crooks got the player of the week. And then, oh, Cooley hits in 25 consecutive games, so that's nice. Jake Weimer has declined. That's not good. And then June's premier batter is Buck J. Freeman. I tried so hard to get him. I really wanted him. And then Gumbert is the pitcher of the month, and rookie of the month is Cy Seymour. So after July 1st, we are still in 4th place. We are 11 games back, so we're slowly slipping, but like we're still pretty good. And then if we look at our team statistics, we're now first in like everything batting. So we're hitting, we're just not pitching, which needs to be addressed in the off season if we want to win. Hail your Reds. Let's take a look at the Reds. Let's see what's going on with them. So the Reds have on their team, it looks like their rotation is Kid Nichols, Jim Gardner, and Chick Fraser. And if we want to look at their lineups, they have this guy named Bid McPhee. That's a great name. And, oh, they have Farmer Vaughn, I forgot. Bones Eli as well. So they have a lot of really good fielding players. So yeah, if you're a Reds fan, you're liking this. Okay. It is now July, and I think it is time for yet another fun Billy Hamilton fact, because this is the Billy Hamilton Christmas special. Bid McPhee keeps the other players in line. Yes. So, did you know Billy Hamilton was elected to the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1961? He was elected through the Veterans Committee. Here's your fun fact for July. I have a bunch of fun Billy Hamilton facts here. So we'll see. Does anyone know about tomorrow's schedule? I'm assuming that there's 2 streams. Dishnet and DRC. DRC starting at like 6-ish, and then Dishnet at 9 p.m. Both of those p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey Breeze, how's it going? But yeah, I would assume that that's what it is, Brent. Ugh, 10 to 11. Man, we can't lose by more than 10 runs. We're hitting well. We need one game where we don't hit well. Okay, well, we got shut out there, but that's not what we want. We haven't gotten a stupid trade proposal. We got like a bad one, but it wasn't stupid. Yeah, DRC's around 6 or 7. I'm pretty good. Lost 14 to 19. Well, this is just I don't know. Lots of doubles, lots of triples. Oh, so many fielding errors. So many fielding errors. Yeah, this is just not good. Alright, let me see. The Cooley streak is done. Trainer suffers injury while jogging. Twisted my ankle while I was jogging. Doesn't seem too bad, but I'm gonna get it checked out just to be safe. Manager Josh Defoe commented, I would put his odds of playing today at less than 50-50. It's really not worth risking any further injury. That's a really silly statement. It's less than 50-50 at him playing. So, why didn't... Okay, that's just a very bizarre way to phrase that. Piggy Ward should pitch? Okay. To find him. No, it's not going to be there. There, he's now a reliever. Can we call him Pitchy Ward then? Sure, we can give him that nickname. There we go. Pitchy Ward. Alright. Van Haltren being shipped. Kip Selbach, player of the week. Hitting streak. Oh, we have a hit streak. Hitting streak of 20 games. That goes on our card. Go Chick Stahl. I was surprised, like, when I drafted him, because he was marked as a pitcher, so the AI didn't take him. But, like, what a steal. Yeah, go Stahl. If you've never heard of Chick Stahl, I'm just gonna bring him up here. In real life, he did actually play for the Bean Eaters, but it wasn't until next year, and then he stayed in Boston, so he played for the Bean Eaters, and then he played for the Red Sox, although they were the Americans at the time. So, but yes, go Chick Stahl. Alright, so Thompson on a hot streak. I would put Chick Stahl as player of the week, but whatever. 25. He's got 25. No. That's it. Alright, so the Cubs want to send Silver King. That seems like a very pretentious name. So he's a pitcher. Can he field at all? No, he can't. So he's a pitcher. He's a decent relief pitcher. And they want Tax Latimer and Willie Brandt. This is not a terrible trade. Do we do this trade? I mean, this isn't a terrible reliever. We could put him on as like a closer. And then he's a really bad catcher and he can't pitch. Like, this is an unacceptable catcher. I would never play him. And Willie Brandt, who... I mean, both Willie Brandt and Tax Latimer are like... They're like just tropical fruit bowls here with all these colors. And we don't like to see that. I think this is a trade we can probably do. I don't see any downside to this, really. We get rid of Willie Brandt. In real life, how did he do? Don't even have that data. So clearly you didn't do much. And Tax Latimer in real life didn't do anything worth anything. Hey, Star Alpha Snake, how are you doing? 80 stamina? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't think Silver can start. And the reason I say that is because he only has 2 pitches. And it's not that 2-pitch pitchers can't start. When you have a pitcher that only has 2 pitches, and this is true in real baseball as well, there's not a lot of pitch variety, obviously. So batters can learn the pitches really easily, which is why you only see these guys as closers or openers. Because if they go like more than once through the lineup, they're just going to get walked and hit off of because like the batters have learned it. So I think there's definitely a spot for him. I think we're going to complete this trade from the Colts because this isn't a bad thing. Oh, he was popular too. That's a good trade. And all right, that might have been worth it. And Silver King ended up here, and poor Piggy Ward. We can move Carruthers off the injured list, so you can go to the reserve roster. And I think we're gonna take... Okay, we have to have King Bailey and Silver King on the same team. So we're gonna move Cy Bowen off and then put Silver King on. Oh, does Silver have a peak career? Let's take a look at Silver. I think also they probably don't want to pay him, and we can afford him. Real life stats. Oh wow, in 1888 he was really good. Players that you've never heard of. Silver King. The Kings of Beantown. I love it. I love it. Awards to you, EVC. Everyone knew what Rivera was going to throw before he threw every pitch. Yeah, but Mariano Rivera was just like that good. I love that, EVC. We might have to make that the name of next week's episode, The Kings of Beantown. I don't doubt that they used him as starter in real life, but unfortunately the game doesn't work like that with the engine. Do we do Call Your Shot on here? No, we do not do Call Your Shot on here. I'm sorry. I mean, there's nothing to preclude us from opening packs, and like we could try to get a bingo game with opening packs, and I actually experimented with that, but there's no Call Your Shot. Yeah, Rivera got destroyed early in his career as a starter. Okay, so Oyster Burn's streak was cut short. Player honored by American League Jake Stenzel. And then Clark has his hit streak still going. But the Reds end it at 21. NL Player of the Week is Duff Cooley. Phillies out of the playoffs. Unhappy Anson is leaving. Not the Brewers, the Brewers. I can speak sometimes. Okay, the Pirates want to trade Joe Neal, another reliever. And they want 3 players. They want Bill Kemmer, who is not good, Brownie Foreman, who I think is better. I don't know, I like Brownie Foreman a little bit more than I like Joe Neal, and Ed Hickey. This is Skybolt Center Square. No, I didn't have Skybolt on the Perfect Team bingo I made. It was Sue Lin. Alright. So, I don't know. I think this is a pretty dumb trade. Do we think this is a stupid trade? This doesn't make any sense. Like, it's definitely salary shedding, but like, this is a pretty dumb trade. 3 bad players for like a slightly decent player. This doesn't benefit anybody. Pirates are also not in the playoffs. Okay, we're gonna count this as our stupid trade proposal because it's pretty dumb. Not quite to the level of really stupid, but yeah, it's kind of dumb. Alright. Consistent GM doesn't like it, that's rare. Because it's a bad trade. Again, we had a really weird trade last night in my game that just didn't make any sense, and I was so confused about it. But, like, it wasn't even like that. Okay, it's the end of July. End of the trading. Trade deadline has passed. And Beckley. Hey, hitting streak for Beckley. Go Beckley. He's on our team. Roster expansion. Alright. Player updates. So Jimmy Sheckard is getting better. Batter of the month is Billy Hamilton, which is good because we don't have the batter of the month yet. So we can mark that on our card. Alright. Oh, the token vanished. That's not good. There we go. Have you guys read any good books lately? I'm in the middle of The Scottish Prisoner, and it's pretty good. Yeah. And it's Billy Hamilton, which is a good batter of the month for us. Oops. Alright, pitcher is Seymour, and rookie of the month is Cy Seymour yet again. You're still slow reading Satchel Paige biography? Oh, is it good? The Scottish Prisoner? So The Scottish Prisoner is one of the books in the Lord John series of novels, which is tied to the Outlander series of books. So it's like a side story. There will not be another giveaway if there's another bingo. I'm sorry. It's about the Lord John and his brother find a coded message that they can't read, so they get the Scottish prisoner who's Jamie. His name is Jamie. They enlist him to try to help decode the message because it looks like it's in Gaelic, which is the Scottish Gaelic language, and that there's like other mysteries going on that's like related to other books in the series. So that's what it's about. All right, it is the 1st of August, and it is time for another fun Billy Hamilton fact. Billy Hamilton was born in February 16th, 1866 in Newark, New Jersey. So all of you New York area, New Jersey people, it's pretty close by. Sounds like a Neil Stevenson novel. The author is Diana Gabaldon. But yeah, it's from the Outlander series, so it's a pretty, like, girly thing. I like it, it's good, but it's not for everyone. We still have not had a catastrophic loss. This isn't 5 to 14. No, why couldn't it have been 4 to 14? Then we would get the spot on the bingo square, but we just have to hit well. And, like, we're not even gonna make the playoffs. Alright. So Dan Brothers gets... Brothers? No idea. Gets 2,500 hits. Sam Thompson of the Giants gets the Player of the Week. And Dolan has his hit streak up to 27 games. Hey, Jake Beckley's hit streak is still going. And is this a shutout? Yeah, okay, this is a shutout. Alright. 31 games. Beckley keeps the hitting streak alive at 32. Alright, Giants are out of the playoffs. Looks like Beckley went 34 hits. Billy Hamilton was born in 1866 and he's still playing baseball. No wonder he sucks. He's like 155 years old. It's really funny because, like, when I started my other save and some of these 1800s people got into the Hall of Fame, it was trying to figure out how old they were, but it kept thinking the year was 2020. So it was like 1906 and it was trying to tell me that, like, Old Hoss Radbourne was like 150 when he was accepting his Hall of Fame stuff. Piggy's Revenge. Yeah, this is Piggy's Revenge, definitely. PT God, yes, he is. How many games is this season? I'm not 100% sure, but we can do the math when the season's over. Alright. So all of these hit streaks are ending. Number 1 player award goes to Clobadance, not the guy with the hit streak. Okay. Sure. Okay, so we're out of the playoffs. Cleveland Spiders out of the playoffs. Brewers out of the playoffs. Browns out of the playoffs. Alright, Player of the Week. Klondike Douglas. What would you do for a Klondike bar? That's why they call him Old Hoss. That's true, because he's 100 and however old he is. Divots wins number 200. I wanted him so badly. Buck J. Freeman. Chick Stahl is the Player of the Week. Go Chick Stahl. Doing his thing, hitting 361. And the Colonels are out. Oh, I am a member of the starting rotation and I expect to be treated as such. I don't like to play second fiddle, but at the same time I don't want my feelings to be a distraction in the clubhouse. You're not really a starter, though, I don't think. I mean, he could start, but we just have better starters. And still on Twitter, Old Hoss has a fantastic Twitter account if you have not seen Old Hoss Radbourne's Twitter account. Chick Stahl? Is there a dude stall? No, but we can make his nickname Dude. There, his nickname is now Dude. I want to just import Old Haas and add him to the team. Okay, the Senators are out of playoffs. Alright, so it's August 26th, and we're out of the playoffs. It's going to be between the Reds and the Cardinals, and the Orioles and the Reds. Oh my god, are we going to have another Reds versus Reds World Series again? And our team statistics, we're hitting really well. Our pitching is the problem. AKA Keithaw put Staley in for her blowout. I mean, we're losing, but not by enough. We're just hitting. This is not... Our team is thwarting our efforts to black out a bingo card that we can't black out anyway because we're not going to make the playoffs. Exactly, Big Red. 154 stamina is really where it needs to be at. Okay, so the season's over. So we played 140 games. We played exactly 500 ball. 70 wins, 70 losses. Okay, Cardinals are not in the playoffs, so it's going to be the Reds. It's the Orioles versus the Reds. Alright, Ed Delante is batter of the month. Top pitcher of the month is Billy Rines, and Tully Sparks is the starting pitcher, the NL rookie. Orioles win the race, Reds come up short of playoffs. Senators Burkett joins the 400 club, and Fred Clark as well. And Billy Hamilton gets the batting title. Yeah. Can you freak out and trade for a starter? Your cat just came in and scolded you? How dare you not pay attention to the cat? Alright, so let's check out what's happening in the playoffs. So we have the Orioles versus the Reds. And you got you're not even on the active roster, so you don't count. But let's see how well they do. So the Orioles win game 1, Orioles win game 2, Orioles win game 3. Let's play game 4. Home Run King with 5, love dead ball, yeah. It's gotta be a giveaway for Billy's title? No. Alright, let's watch this game. See if who will win, the Orioles or the Reds. But these aren't our Orioles, they're not the same. Right. Well, this is not helpful. Everyone's the same color. You don't like where this is going? Let's go Reds. I mean, I tend to agree. These Orioles are semi-tied with, have ties to the New York Yankees, and therefore I cannot support them. Oh, there's an error. That's not good. Okay, well that's an out. And Bones Eli is up. Yeah, we'll just watch this and watch everyone make plays and cry about how we're not in the World Series, but, you know, it's fine. It's all good. That's another error. These guys are just not fielding very well. Chad Scheffler's up. Oh, that looks like he pops up. So are there any Reds and Orioles fans in the chat right now? They're walking. Alright, Joe Kelly, but not the Joe Kelly we know, is batting. They're gonna go for the double play. Alright. No, but your roommates are Reds fans? It's the tiny, tiny gloves. Yes. Okay, so it looks like we have some Reds fans, but no Orioles fans, because, no, I won't make disparaging remarks about the Orioles. But Eric Davis from the Reds is your all-time favorite players. There's a lot of you Yankee fans. Who's the best player on the Reds? If I were to start following the Reds, which player should I root for? I don't watch a lot of National League. Your grandfather got you interested in baseball listening to Orioles games? That's pretty cool. Getting ready to add an ATD for it. This is 1896. There are no good players on the Reds team. Oh, I'm sure there's one. Oh, well, so the Reds won last year and the year before, Joe. So they have 2 more titles. Trevor Bauer, whoops. Yeah, I don't think he's going back to the Reds. You're only 12 years off. Yeah, it's all the same. Okay, so we are now in the bottom of the 3rd. The Orioles need to try to win this game. And they're just gonna steal a base. Last year, Trevor Bauer, but he won't be back. Joey Votto 5 years ago. 65 Twins run got into baseball. Got you into baseball? Yeah, how did you guys all get into baseball? I want to know. Sonny Gray may be the best player if they keep him. Well, who knows? Maybe they could get, like, maybe they'll just have a really awesome player that, like, you never know. Like, a player that did really poorly, but then will have an amazing year. You were 5 in the 65 Twins run? So you're a Twins fan, Bogey. Your grandmother taught you to be a Dodgers fan and listen to Vin Scully. I like the Dodgers. I've always liked them a lot. 1970 World Series dress. Killebrew was the greatest. Yeah. I really liked Nomar as a child. Okay, so the infield is all in on the shift. Because, man, the Orioles here are just not doing too great. This is the only game we're gonna watch. Like, if the Cincinnati Reds win this game, we're just gonna sim the rest of them. Yeah, I mean, I'm from New England, so sports is kind of inescapable. So, like, I couldn't even really give you a concrete thing apart from my family that made me interested in baseball. You met DiMaggio in 78? That's really cool. Mo Vaughn, yeah. I almost got Mark Teixeira's autograph. But that didn't happen. You're a Dodgers fan, but you don't know why. You grew up in Virginia, but I mean, the Dodgers are a pretty good team. And I mean, you don't really have... Your closest team in Virginia is what? The Nationals? Or, depending on how old you are, the Orioles? You were lucky to meet Bob Feller. That's also really cool. You got a 2013 Ortiz signed World Series ball. I'm kind of jealous of that. First year ended with, for all intents and purposes, when he hurt his ankle and took a step. I met Terry Francona, actually. But that's the closest I've gotten to anything. You shot pool with Carrie Lindbergh. You guys are, you know, meeting all sorts of cool players. I'm jealous. Yeah, so the Reds are just sort of winning here. You blame your mom for your baseball fandom more than your dad? Figured an Indians game at the old municipal stadium. You forgot you met Mo Vaughn? Yeah, I'm trying to think. My aunt has seen a bunch of baseball players, like, at various places. Like, she once, met Daniel Nava in an ice cream parlor. Just all sorts of weird things, like seeing them on the street, and I'm just so jealous. Play golf, you'll meet all sorts of players. Do I have my scoreboard like that on purpose? No, I can change it to the box score. But I don't think I can do that right now. I'll figure that out at another point. I just didn't really change it off of it. If it bothers you, though, I can change it for next time. On the same planet as the great Craig Breslow. Jim Rice, Dwight Evans come to mind. I mean, I've seen them on TV. Does that count? You got special tickets to go on the field for a Red Sox game for batting practice, but you only got to meet Bobby Valentine and Pedro Tiriaco. I mean, it's something. It's something. Was it more just you've only seen something so basic? Never seen anything so basic? I'm sorry. Alright. You were watching the Reds defeat my Red Sox in the 75 World Series. We don't talk about that. I mean, I wasn't alive, so it's fine. But those were the dark times. You're in Major League 2? That's cool. Yeah. I'm so excited. Like, part of me is scared to go to a baseball game next year because, like, I don't want to, like, put myself in danger and put other people in danger, but I just miss going to games so much. It's probably the only one in existence. Listen, Dollar, that is valuable somehow. The 86 to let you forget all about 75. I have had thoughts on 86. We talked about the 1986 World Series when I was on OOTP Now this week. Okay. Bucky Denton, Aaron Boone. Okay, so it's the bottom of the ninth, and the Orioles have to get they have to get 7 runs to win. I don't think they're going to. 86 sucked and you weren't even born yet? Honestly, same. Alright, it's down to Bill Hoffer. Can he keep the Orioles alive? Haha, no, he can't. Okay, so who are your guys' favorite players? Like, just in general. And that can be like, of all time, currently playing, doesn't matter. Johnny Bench, Mike Piazza. You've contended 78 was the worst choke. I don't recall 78, mostly because I wasn't alive. So. The monkey ball pitcher gotta be Poppy. Tim Salmon. Yeah, my favorite player, well, you guys all know who my favorite player is, so. 2004 Yankees was the worst choke. It is the legend. Okay, we're just gonna see if the Orioles win. Oh, no, the Reds beat Baltimore again, so now we're going to game 6. And, okay, so the Orioles win the World Series. So let's get into the off season. Who is my favorite player? Oh, my favorite player is Mike Lowell. Yeah, my favorite player is Mike Lowell. I'm currently wearing his shirt, and I'm trying to find another one because this one, I've had this for like probably longer than some of you people have been alive watching, which is weird to think about. But I'm trying to find another one, and it's really difficult. Thanks to a Discorder. Oh, well, that was very nice of them. So we had a score of 285. We should do better next year. This is nothing to be proud of, but we got bingo, and that's really all we care about. All right, what does our owner think of the goals? Alright, he's been taking a lot of heat from the fans and the media from the way we finished the season. You wanted us to play 500 ball. We played exactly 500 ball. But he's thrilled that we improved home runs. He wanted a Gold Glove winner. We don't care. Contender year. Yeah, we don't care. He's undecided with our performance. He is improving our money. The top 10 prospects. Yeah, our guys have fallen off. It's okay. And people are out. We're probably going to have to do, we're going to end, but we're going to... Piggy Word probably hates us. Yeah, he hates us. They're two-weighing him, so it's not as big of a deal, but... Yeah. Former Yankees farmhand Mike Lowell, yes. Drew Pomeranz, great-grandfather. Okay, does our owner know we got bingo? I don't think he does. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this week. So next week we're going to do one last stream with our Boston Bean Eaters. So we have one more week, although Jimmy Sheckard, I think, is now our best player. So we're going to have to see what happens next week. But yeah, so thank you all for coming out. If you're not following this channel, you should do that and join the Discord because it's a lot of fun. But if you won the giveaway, please message me either here on Twitch or YukarinKazami, my name's in the title of this video, or on Discord at Kazami Yukarin, so it's switched. So just message me in one of those places so I can make sure that you get your prize. And I see that a couple of you have messaged already, so I will get that information to Santa Rich as soon as possible. So I will see you all next week because what's Christmas anyway? And I hope you all have, if you celebrate Christmas, have a great Christmas. If you celebrated Hanukkah recently, I hope that, you had a great Hanukkah. Or if you celebrate something else, I hope that you have a great holiday season. So yeah, that's it for me. And thank you for being a fantastic chat. So see you later.